Presbyterian Village. It's time for some basic flexibility. We're going to start off, as we do with every class, with a nice little warm-up to get you going. So with our warm-up, we're going to be going through 2 times of a few different moves, about 30 seconds or so each move, just to get the blood flowing and get those muscles ready for some different stretches and mobility movements. And for those basic flexibility movements, we're going to go through a whole list of different exercises where all you're going to need is going to be a chair. So having a chair nearby will definitely be helpful. And if you are near a wall, if you have a wall close enough, a wall might be even better for some of the moves that we're going to do. So we'll start off with the warm-up, and then we'll take it into those movements. So the first one's going to be a step jack. So very similar to a jumping jack, but instead of jumping, of course, we're just going to step it out. So raising the arms up, stepping to the side, coming back, raise the arms up, step to the side. So we're just going back and forth, step and tap, step and tap. Good. Just lifting the arms, tapping the foot. Very nice. From there, we're going to bring those hands together in the middle, those legs about shoulder width apart. They can even be a little bit wider to help maintain that balance. Whatever knee you bring up, we're going to twist to that same side towards that hip. So if the left knee comes up, we twist to the left hip. Right knee comes up, we twist to the right hip. Going side to side, maintaining the balance. Warming up the core, getting the blood flowing throughout the body. Looking good. Last one. Nice job. Bring those arms out wide. We're going to cross them up just like you're giving yourself a hug. Come back out. Cross those arms up again. Flowing back and forth. Very good. Then we got that W press out to open up the chest. Those palms are facing forward. Hands are in together in the middle. Coming down, making a W with the arms. Reaching those elbows as far back as you can to open up your chest. And then pressing out into the middle. Very nice. And then we'll do a little shoulder mobility. Palms are facing forward, elbows are down and back. We're sliding down and all the way in. Nice job. Nice work. We're going to go through those moves one more time, and then we'll take it into our flexibility movements and stretches. So we're going to start back with that step jack, stepping out, raising the arms up, stepping out to the other side, raising the arms up. Then we got that high knee twist again, bringing those hands together in the middle, wider stance with the legs. Left knee comes up, we twist to the left hip. Right knee comes up, we twist to the right hip. Going side to side. Last one. Nice job. Then we got those arm crosses again, arms out at shoulder level, crossing them up. Coming back out, crossing them. Very good. Back to that W, press out, those palms are facing forward, elbows are down and back, opening up the chest, making a W, pressing out into the middle, and then bringing those arms back again. Very nice. Last movement for our warm-up. We're going to have those palms facing forward still. Our elbows are down and back. We're sliding down and then sliding up. Very good. Bringing those arms down. Catching your breath. Taking a quick break before we take it into our movements here. So having that chair or wall is going to be very beneficial. We're going to use that for these first couple stretches. So if you do have the wall, it's going to be a stronger surface, obviously, to push against. If we are using the chair, that's going to work as well. Just be careful that that chair is not going to slide out away from you, of course. So the first one is going to be for our calves. This is a nice chair-assisted calf stretch here. We'll have our right leg forward. Our left foot is back as far as you feel comfortable. And you're trying to drive that left heel down to the ground. So even in this position here, getting a nice stretch in that calf by just driving that heel down to the ground. Now you can always step that leg back further if it feels too easy, or bring it up a little bit if it's feeling too much on your calf. And the first round, we want to just get used to the stretch, and then round two, we can go a little bit deeper if we want to. So just holding on to it here, stretching out our calf. Very good. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Left foot's forward. Left knee is bent slightly. Right leg back and straight, driving that heel down towards the ground and holding on to that stretch. And we'll release there. Very nice. Now we're going to take it into a chair-assisted hamstring stretch. So still using that chair here. We're going to bring our left heel forward. Our right leg is staying where it's at. Left leg is straight. That left heel is down towards the ground. And then we're sitting back into our glutes as we bend our right knee. So we're sitting down, feeling that stretch immediately in my hamstring. If you guys are more flexible, great. You can get down a little bit lower, sit down a little lower. But wherever you're feeling that stretch is where we want to be. And you can always go down deeper if you feel comfortable. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly returning back up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. That right heel is up. And then we're bending that left knee as we sit down into our glutes. Feeling that stretch in our hamstrings. Going to kind of rest our forearms on that chair in front of you. Definitely feeling that stretch here. Nice work. Last 3, 2, 1. We'll release. Now we got two options for our quad stretch. We'll start off with the left leg. We can either just bend that left knee as we come back, or if we feel comfortable, we can grab onto that left foot, bring that knee in next to our other knee, holding onto that chair for stability and balance. Very good. Releasing that leg down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. We're either just bending the knee and lowering down, where we can hold on to our foot and then hold on to that chair if we need it. Maintaining that balance. Those knees next to one another, getting a nice stretch in that quad. And we'll slowly release that leg down. Very good. So now we're going to open and close our hips using the chair again for assistance here. We'll start off with that left leg. We're going to raise our left knee up, open that hip up, tapping that foot down, raise that knee back up, close the hip, and work it back down. You can use your left hand for some assistance to help get that leg up to open, come back up, and close. Good. So just opening up that hip and closing it down. Nice work. We'll get one more, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side, lifting and back. Very good. I'm going to just transfer my chair to the other side. We're going to do the same thing with the right leg, raising up that knee, open up the hip, tapping down, raising back up, close it down. Last one here. Very good. So now we're going to spread those legs out nice and wide, keeping those toes pointed forward. And we're going to slowly take it down to the right. Left arm comes up, taking it over, holding out over to the right. Slowly return to the center. Same thing on the other side. Slide that hand down, raise that arm up, take it on over to the side. Returning to the middle. Bringing those feet back in together. Bringing those hands back, reaching as far back as you can. Bring those hands behind your head, elbows coming back, that prisoner pose stretch here, opening up your chest, holding on to it. And we'll release those elbows in, raise that right arm up, bring it back down behind the head. Gently pulling down on the elbow. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And let's bring that right arm across your body, pulling in that shoulder, get a nice stretch. And we'll release and switch arms. Good. Now let's just roll those shoulders back. Get a nice Nice stretch. Steady, consistent breathing through the nose, out the nose. Rolling those shoulders out. Very nice. One more. Very good. We'll turn our head to the right and just hold our chin in that position, looking over our shoulder. Being gentle with our neck, of course. And we'll release and turn our head the other way. And release. Very good. We're going to go through those movements again one more time and then have you on your way. So we're back to that chair-assisted calf stretch. Remember, if you do have the wall, pressing your hands up against the wall is going to feel a little bit better for this since the wall is not going to fight back. But on the chair, just be careful as we bring our right leg back, left leg stays forward, driving that heel down towards the ground and just holding on to that stretch. If you can't get the heel down to the ground, then bring that right foot a little bit forward. If it's easy to get it to the ground, then bring it a little bit further back. Very good. We'll release there. Same thing on the other side. That left leg's coming back. That heel's coming down to the ground. Right knee is bent. We're holding on to that stretch for our calf. And we'll release. Now we'll do that hamstring stretch. Our right heel coming down to the ground. We're bending that left knee and sinking into our glutes. Resting our arms over that chair to get a nice stretch in that hamstring. And we'll release, doing the same thing on the other leg. Left heel, driving down. Right knee's bending. We're sinking into our glutes. Resting those arms on the chair, stretching out that hamstring. And release. Very good. From there, we're going into that quad stretch. Remember, we're either bending that right leg, driving that heel towards our glute. We're going to hold on to that foot, bring that knee in next to the other knee. Holding onto the chair for balance if we need it. And releasing that leg. Same thing on the other side. We're either bending that heel back and forth or we're grabbing onto it, maintaining that balance and control, holding onto the chair if we need it. And release that leg down. Very good. So now we got those hip openers again. We're going to hold onto the chair. That right knee is going to come up. We're going to open up that hip, tap that foot down, raise it back up, and then close the hip. Nice job. One last time. Opening up. And closing down. Nice work. Same thing is going to happen on the other side. to that chair, driving that knee up, open up that hip, and then close it down. Last one out and back in, open it up, and bring it on back. Very good. Spread the legs out, toes pointed forward. We're going to slide our right arm down, our left arm comes up high, holding up there, stretching out the core. And we'll work our way back to the middle. Same thing on the other side, sliding down, raising the arm up. Very good, working your way back to the middle. From there, arms out, wide at shoulder level. Reach those hands as far back as you can. Then bring those hands back behind your head and bring those elbows back as far as you can. Open up that chest and hold on to that prisoner stretch. And we'll release those elbows in, bringing that right arm up, back behind the head, gently pulling down the elbow. And we'll switch sides. And we'll release, bringing that right arm across your body, pulling in that shoulder. Same thing on the other side. And release. We'll roll the shoulders back. Very good. Then turning your head to the right. You can hold onto your chin there just to make sure we maintain that stretch in our neck, being very gentle. Same thing on the other side. And release. All right. Well, wonderful job, Presbyterian Village. Thank you for joining me today, and enjoy the rest of your day.